How you doing, everybody? Great to see you. Happy, let me check that out real quick. Thursday afternoon. It is Thursday morning. It's not Thursday afternoon yet. It is Thursday morning. Hope you're all doing good. Hope everything is going well wherever you may be. Back in the world of Parcel Simulator, time to burn the brain a little bit more. We've got a new expansion that has some doors upstairs that we kind of have to take a look at. We've got some work that we did over to our old space that I need to show off. And we're hopefully going to get another expansion in the new place. It's going to give us a little bit more room to set things up upstairs and kind of change the way that we have everything downstairs. So that's kind of what we got going on here today. That's the plan. We're going to see how many brain cells I can melt and have a lot of fun doing it. So let's get in, as always, starting off by introducing the best wrench crew into business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad. That is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, John Swigert. They're the bestest of them all. We also have over here on the YouTube side, I see we got Mark Nangle, Cody Daves, Juju, TI187, Blessed Day Pam, Crazy Pain, Berg, this Music Cuber. We've got Crystal Amber as well. And we got Streamlabs. No, they're always here. And then the Twitch side, I'm sure, will be along in just a moment. For everyone else that we have out there watching and lurking, hi. Very, very happy Thursday to you. Let's hop in, shall we? Let me take a look at some things here real quick. Make sure, yep, everything's good there. Good to go. And in we go. So a few things that have changed since the last time that we were together. So I can kind of show you some stuff there. We are down to $6,400. We've done a thing. If we go back over here to our old place, the trouble that we were having with the air department has now been alleviated, or at least I hope it has been. 6 new racks have been added for storage here for air. So we've got 3 here. And then we've got 3 more here. So everything will load into here and then we'll load out and go through there. So if these fill, then we've got 3 more here. And then if those fill, then we've got these 2. We've got those 2. We've got those 2. So we've got a total of 12 racks that are available for air freight. Which, if that's not enough, then I give up. So I'm hoping that'll be enough for it. With any luck, that should take care of it. Michael, how you doing? Great to see you from Denmark. And Kenta, how you doing? Yeah, a packet does not work, but it's great to see you. Another thing that we did is we also went over here, Dublin Games. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. The other thing that we did over here was I changed the configuration on these so that the first 6 flags that are on the list over there are in these racks here to help make it a little bit easier for me to know exactly what is where. So yeah, this is the first flag and it's in alphabetical order. So Kristen, Impland, Janathia, then we've got Congrati, Ligball, and Mateen. So the first 6 flags that are on those boards are over here. And then the other 6 flags are here. So Molland, Pruania, Soport, Strentum, Vacua, and yet Danica. I also went through and reran all of the boxes through these so that way everything should match up perfectly. There might be an error in there somewhere, but as far as I know, it should match up pretty well. Fingers crossed that it does. So we'll see how that goes. Eggs, how you doing? Great to see you. And 80 Addict, how you doing? Great to see you as well. So that's what we've got. I still at some point need to work on these dock doors, but at the same time, I don't want to do anything with these dock doors because my concern is still if I hook these dock doors into the main line, it's going to overload these storage racks. I don't think I have enough room in my storage racks to handle those dock doors on this line. So I'm still not doing anything with those until I start working on hooking that all in upstairs in our new dock doors that we've got way up there, which maybe we can see them from here. Yeah, way up there. There are 3 new dock doors that are going to be for outbound freight, which really are not going to be all that useful until I can push this wall out, which we can do once we have another 274 successful submissions. So we're going to get all that done today. We'll also be able to start replacing a lot of these conveyor belts with speedways, but the speedways are kind of expensive. So we are kind of hedging on that as well. But we've got a lot going on here. We'll hopefully be able to get some more expansion of things done in the process of this. That's the plan. Yeah, 274 more parcels, and then we'll get to level 17. There. All right, Kite, I'm going to come and sleep in the bed. Yeah, so you're going to have to move over. I know you won't move over, but the Cajun Princess, how you doing? Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Yep, Cans is he is continuing to get a little bit better every day, and he will hopefully be back. Yeah, he'll be back whenever time dictates for him that he will be back. But yeah, we definitely all miss him, and definitely hope he's doing good. It's good to see that he's putting videos out there. So he's slowly working his way back into the groove, and hopefully we'll be back up to speed in the not too distant future with any luck. So it's definitely got a road in front of him for sure. And Queen says, how's it going? Great to see ya. Now, I don't think I've got anything. I don't think there's anything I need to look at over here. I think that we're good. What day is it? It's Thursday. So the only thing I would want to check out is my auto pausers here. So that one should be set right. So that's air. Oh, I don't have an auto pauser for Maritime. That's the only thing I don't have. But Maritime only runs 1 day of the week. So once I got up to $50,000, I could spend money on another auto pauser for Maritime and just have that set up for Tuesdays only. But I don't have $50,000. So we'll have to work on that another time. No problem there. Now, let's see. The ones that we have going out today on this end. What do we got? Let's go ahead, get this open. Day 67. Let's see what we've got on both ends here. And El Terran, how you doing? Great to see ya. So I do have Kristen, so we can set Kristen up over here. And that is going to be on this side. So Kristen is the very first one. Right here. This is Kristen. So we will get them unpaused and we will get them running. I've also got, so on the other side, I've got a Thursday one for Soaport. So we can get Soaport going over here. So I will switch this to Soaport. And we will turn them on. That is number 9. So that's going to be the third one over here. This should be Soaport. And it is. So we'll turn them on. So now Soaport is going on one. Kristen is going on the other one. SL101 with the stretch. With the stretch. And yes, we do have the auto pauser for the rail. We put that in place last time. That is in place there. So hoping Cans gets better soon so we can go back into working with the mine with you. Yeah, I know at some point we'll get back to doing multiplayer stuff again. I don't know if that'll happen right from the jump, because my feeling, and I mean, this is me speaking for him and I shouldn't speak for him, but my feeling is that he will probably want to do some stuff on his own first, and then once he's done some stuff on his own, then he'll probably maybe want to get back into doing stuff multiplayer again. That's all on his timetable. So I'm obviously here and always ready, willing, and able to do multiplayer stuff because I love doing it, but that will all be up to him and what his timetable is, and because he's going to have a lot of stuff that he's going to want to play. I know for sure. So yeah, we will let that happen when it's meant to happen. Okay, $10,000. He had the Road Diner video today. I thought he did because I just got that. I've got one of those coming out tomorrow. And I thought that he may have one that was coming out today because I saw that he had been playing it. So I had a feeling on that one. I did have one invalid package there. It was probably one that got... Yeah, there was probably one that got thrown into the wrong pile when I was doing all the resorting. That does not surprise me that I got there. So... Hey, Miss Blue Roses, how you doing? Looking for the late... Oh, the Farm Factory game? Yeah, where I'm going to melt my brain even a little bit more. Because I love melting my brain like crazy. I just can't get enough of taking the brain and going with it. It's a good time. It really is. Okay, $20,000. Now, I know I've got an idea of what I want to do here. And Nectar, how you doing? Great to see you as well. I do want to try and get this thing hooked up. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. Because in order to make this thing work, and Cirosi, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Melted brain is a fashion trend these days, all the Raven parents. So basically, what I need to do in order to make this work, I need to have country selectors on both ends here that are basically all going to just search for one country. And then I'd just have to keep on switching those things every day to make this door functional. Because it's basically, I'd have two things coming either down this run or this run going towards that third door. And a lot of it would just be based on what I choose. Because a lot of days there's 4 things going on. This is all going to change when we get into the second floor up there. Everything that I'm thinking about doing is all going to change. So there's a part of me that just says, hold off. Don't do anything crazy until we get the second floor going. Because that's going to change everything I've got down here on the main floor too. Because when I've got everything on the main floor, when I get that part opened up there, all of these are going to get changed, and we're only going to have 6 countries down here. We're going to have 6 up there. So all of a sudden, we're going to have twice as many racks for every country down here. And then that will allow me to start doing stuff with those 2 dock doors. So right now, everything is just kind of a waiting game at this point. And I was going to check and see how many more parcels we had to do here. How many we got? What are we down to? 179. So everything just waits on us getting another 179 parcels correctly through these doors. And when we do, then we're going to start making all kinds of changes to hook in those lines. And the other thing I then need to do is figure out how... I need to make a list of all the things that I need in order to do this entire thing. So, like, to duplicate this entire setup upstairs, what do I need? There's gonna be a lot to this. So I've got. So what do we have here? We've got 36 racks here. Yeah, so there's 36 racks. I really need to like write all this down. Or type it down on my phone, and I don't have my phone with me. Oh, I forgot my phone. Shoot. Oh no, my phone's right here. So yeah, let's start making a list of all the things that I need for this rack setup. All the things that are involved in it, because there's a lot involved in here to duplicate this entire setup. Parcel sim. We've got 36 36 racks. We've got 36 loaders. We've got 36 unloaders. I've got let's see, we're gonna have 12 mergers, 12 splitters. 12 mergers. Or is it 12? No, it's only 10 because the other 2 are curves. So 10 mergers to do this. I need 12 pausers to do this. And then it becomes a matter of what do I need in terms of straights and stuff like that. So I've got 1, 2, whoop, that's wrong. So 1, 2, 3, counting with Rusty. 4, no, that's a pauser. So no, those are pausers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 straights just for the base configuration. So it's going to be 20 straights at a minimum. So 20 straights. And that covers both ends. And then I've got, we've got, let's see, there's going to be 2 curves at both ends of this. And then if I take a look here, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there's another 24 curves. So we're up to 26 now. So 26 curves. And then I've actually got to double that. Because then I got to do the the same set of curves on this side. So we got another 24 curves. So we're up to 50 curves. So 50 curves. And then I've got everything I need to do to run it on here. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more straights just for that. So I'm up to 29 straights now. I've got the 2 country dividers. And then is there anything else I need? Oh, and then I need whatever I've got here. So I've got, for each of these, I've got 2 curves, 2 straights. So I got 4 curves and 3 straights right here. So 4 curves and 3 straights times 4. So 4 curves and 3 straights times 4. So that's going to be another 16 curves. So I'm up to 66 curves and then another 12 straights. So 41 straights. So for what I've got here, not, I mean, just everything from here to here. This entire thing, if I've done the math right, is 36 racks, 36 loaders, 36 unloaders, 12 splitters, 10 mergers, 12 pausers, 41 straight pieces, 66 curve pieces, and then the 2 country diverters. I think that does the entire thing. The whole shebang. At whatever the cost is for all that. But I think that that's what it is for all of it. That's not bad. Just a little bit. It's fine. So that'll be something that I got to keep. I've got it all on my phone. No, I've got it all in my brain. No, it's all on my phone. I put it all right there. So all the different parts. I know you can't see it because it didn't focus. Oh yeah, and the elevators, that's separate from this. This is basically just trying to duplicate this entire setup here. So that doesn't include anything to get it from the doors to upstairs or anything like that. That's just everything that you see here in this little section is that. And then we got to also worry about the elevators and all that. So yeah, there are all those parts that are involved. I don't have that big of a brain, Da Vinci. Nowhere near that big of a brain. Nowhere close. All right, now I do have to go out here and pick these up. Oh boy. Okay. And there should be 7 on here. I did discover that you can you can, with a little bit of luck, get those things, get these parcels to go onto the conveyor. You just got to look and see where they're dropping from on here. So, like, they're dropping from the back. Now they're dropping from the front. There we go. So they're dropping from here now. So, and Glenn Tubbsing, welcome to Rest of Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very, very happy Thursday to you. Now they're dropping from the front here, so I got to drop them from here. And then they'll start dropping from the other side of the pallet here in a bit, but they're going to drop from here first. So I can just drop these like this, and then I can back up and then go like that. So it does work. You just got to see where it is on the pallet that's going from. So King Awfuler, 120 stream streak. That is awesome. That is very, very awesome. I really appreciate that. I need one of those 6 country sorters in each floor. Well, let's see. Basically what we're going to have is we're going to have, since I've got 3 doors up there and 3 doors down here, right now these 3 doors are handling all 12 countries. So then we're going to have up there 3 doors that handle 6 countries, and down here 3 doors that handle 6 countries. So we're going to have still the same setup when it comes to the country diverters. It's just that right now these are set up to handle 12 countries, but they're going to be changed to only handle 6 going forward. So I'm going to change these where it's only going to be 6 countries. And so we'll have the first 6 countries on the list here. So I'll probably have the first 3 duplicated over here. So, I mean, and I could do it either way, where I have, like, the first country on the list could be these racks and those racks, and then the second country is those racks and those racks, and then the third one is those racks and those, and then so on and so on. So, I don't know if we're saying the same thing. We might be. But I don't know for sure. And I think I've got a lot. Oh, no, I think I completely took this line and upgraded it. I don't think I've got any slowdowns in this line. I think it's all been upgraded. Or maybe not. No, I think there are some slow parts in this line. That's right, because when I did this, I didn't have the money to upgrade it all. So heaven knows where I've got slow parts. I think all the curves are slow. Yeah, and all the loaders are slow. There's a lot of slow in this line. I'd have to run through all this and see what's slow and what's not. Yeah, because when I did this, I ran out of cash to do any of the upgrades. So, throughout the process, there's going to be ones in here that are not updated. Which is not a huge deal. So, have the equipment. Rich Crotty, how you doing? No, we're going to still have the same amount of equipment because we're going to use... the thing is that we're going to need storage racks like mad. So what we're going to gain from this is we're going to have 6 storage racks for each country going forward when we move the other half of them upstairs. Because 3 storage racks per country is not enough. It's enough for 1 line. But beyond 1 line, they'll get overloaded. So we've got to have more racks than that per country because of the sporadic nature that the countries load into the trucks. And that changes every week. So you could have a country that doesn't load for a number of days. And because of that, you really need to kind of max out on storage as much as you can. They really kind of added a major wrinkle to everything by setting it up where this calendar changes weekly. So that really makes it a lot more to try and figure out. Okay, now this I'm going to send off. And then we're going to switch this over to Yet Danica because they are open and going today. So we're going to let that go. I need to switch this over to Yet Danica. Okay, so that's Yet Danica. So everything Yet Danica is going to go out now. Yeah, 3 racks would not be enough at all. if all those gates were connected, which is why I'm not connecting those gates. That's the reason I'm not touching that. Is that very, very reason. Now, what is the other one going out? It's Vacua. Yeah, and you see, this is where if I had the country diverter set up, then I could have Vacua going out through this door. But I don't have that. Well, that's okay. I only have 3 things for Yet Danica anyway. So that's no problem. So we'll send these 3 for Yet Danica out. We'll let that make its way through. And then we're going to switch that over to Vacua, because they're the other ones going out today. So yeah, just going to keep on clearing these out. So Vacua, you're out of here. There's a bunch for Vacua. So we'll hopefully have at least 1 truck there of it. How's my morning so far? It's going good. It's going good. You have 9 racks per country. 9 is a good number. 9, I've got a feeling at some point may not even be enough. But 9 is better than 3, and it's better than 6. So I also should probably check over here, see how everything's doing at the old location. It should be fine. But I am going to take a real quick run while those things are still going. How are we looking here? I mean, nothing should have blown up. Yeah, everything's clear. That's good. Everything's clear there. Which is good to see. M Scout, how you doing? Great to see you. You have fully set up with room to add more. That is good. That is the big key, is having the room to add more as you need. Because the trouble right now I have is that I can't add anything more to the left side here. So it's going to be interesting to see as the thing keeps pushing out that way, how everything's going to continue to look. So, an 105 stream streak. Awesome. I didn't see that on the screen. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I tried to see whether or not there was anything in Twitch that would announce the stream streaks through Streamlabs, and unfortunately it does not. I don't have a way to see them through Streamlabs. I wish I did. None of these are updated. Yeah, I know I wasn't able to get any of this updated because this was part of my lack of cash that I had when I was setting this entire thing up. It'd be nice if, as you upgraded these, they like had a complete color change. I mean, it's nice that they put the little lines on there. This is just me being picky and saying I wish that they had a complete color change on them. I know I can change the colors myself, but that's a lot of work. All right, I think I got everything now. I think this line should be pretty well updated. Let me take a look down here, see if I see any that don't have. That one's not updated. Everything there's got lines on it all the way through to there. Okay, so that's good. And now all of these are done. All the ones that we had that were going out today are gone. So we can go here. Test Tech, how's it going? Great to see you. Very, very happy Thursday to you. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get those speedways. They're expensive. I forget how much the speedways are. Are they 10,000 or are they 5,000 for the speedways? They're 5,000 for a speedway, and it's the equivalent of 4 straight. But I do want to get those. That's just going to be one of those when we have a little bit more money. We'll start working on that. Okay. Yes, and I do have to change all the pausers. That is where the auto pausers will come into play, because you can then only do all that once a week instead of doing it day by day. So there is that. But that would be so many hundreds of thousands of dollars to do all that. There's also that part of it too. Okay, so the things that we have going on today. So you're most likely going to be paused. So Lig Ball is, so we've got 4 and 5 that are unpaused. So I got to choose one of these first. We'll choose 4 first. Congrati. So you're going to go. And then over on this side, that's Silport and Strentum, I do believe. So yeah, that's going to be 9 and 10. So Silport went yesterday, so they're kind of done. So Strentum has some stuff on it. So Strentum can go. Yeah, we got 2 on that side. We got 2 on this side. And those are, yeah, those are all going. So out of 10, how's the game? It all depends on what you like. I mean, if you like games where you're setting up, like doing logic puzzles and setting up conveyor configurations, then it's a 10. But it all depends on what you like. It's a game that will definitely make you think. It will definitely burn your brain. So, the parcel's in the truck. Oh, did I not? Oh, shoot. Did I have one that I didn't send? Did those not get sent? I thought I cleared all those out. I thought I flushed them. And there's one paused. So, or there's one unpaused. And then here there's one paused. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that one because they were, yeah. Yeah, so the only ones open right now are Strentum and then the one over on that side, whoever it was. I can't remember the names of these countries. You, number 4. You're out of here. What is the name of your country? Congrati. So it sounds like I might have a couple extras in here for that are not Congrati. So, oh, okay. Then I'll have a few errors there. I'll have a few oopsies. And what is the incorrect export door for parcel with country Strentum? I mean, Strentum is going today. Oh, I've still got that on Vacua. Doggone it. Shoot. I forgot to change that over. Yeah, I didn't change that over. I'm like, everything looked good there. Yeah, so many things you got to keep your eyes on. So that is Congrati. That is Strentum. Those are right. So that is good. We've at least got that. Yes. Yeah, you click on it there. That's how you know what is your outbound. You have to do that. Because if you don't, then then it will not send it to the thing. Yes, you have to click it again for another country. Yes. So, like, if I wanted this to be for Lig Ball there, then I would just switch that to Lig Ball just by clicking that button, and it would switch it to Lig Ball. Like, I could go, and that would change it over. So, you've got to constantly change them out over a lot. There's a lot that you got to keep juggling with this. The entire thing of the sorting by country is there's a lot to it, because it's not like it was in airport baggage where you knew what the country was and you can set up everything to go for that country. Here, the country can be whatever you want. And unless you get 12 dock doors, and I don't think you get 12 dock doors, then you wouldn't have it where you'd have one that goes to each country. If you got 12 dock doors, then cool. Then it's one for each country, and you're all good. This will 90 invalid packages to realize you forgot the sticker. Oh no! Oh no! That's no good. The only thing that I have as a saving grace on that is the fact that all of my invalids are merging into one line. I will probably have to change that as I open up these other dock doors. But everything I have that's invalid all just goes right through to there. But later on, that'll probably have to change. Because there's no real jam up with any of that here. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta time everything out just like you said. You gotta make sure that you don't change the country too quick. You gotta make sure that everything that this says 0 out of 16, because if you change this before it says 0 out of 16, it thinks that you've changed it right then and there. So yeah, you've really got to be careful with that. It's a lot to manage. It's a lot to look at. It's a lot to think about. That's for sure. Okay, so now the thing I want to try and do, I'm gonna start testing some things here. So let's try this. We're gonna go here, and I'm gonna do 2 of these, 2 country diverters. Oh, I think I had those going to the old location. I didn't change them to the car park. Okay, no problem. I always forget that every day it always changes the location back to over here. It doesn't keep it to the last place that you said to send deliveries. Ugh. So yeah, these country diverters are here. So then the thing I'm thinking is I'm going to need some curves and need some mergers and stuff like that in order to get this all right. So it's Lone Wolf. How you doing? Great to see ya. Upgrade for a new package called Polybags. Good question. Did I? Oh, and yeah, those are the 3 that were on there from the wrong place. Upgrades. That's flooring. Where was that again? Contracts, licenses, parcel. Oh, parcel types. That's right. It's parcel. Oh, $15,000 for polybags. Oh, so $15,000 for $5 per parcel. I mean, sure. Okay. Doesn't feel like it's a great deal, but I'll go with it. So this is not the same people that do airport baggage. Loxberry's Believer. I hope I said that right. I'm sure I butchered the heck out of that. How you doing? No, this is a developer. This is a Dance and Digital, and airport baggage is Three River Games. They are different groups. Okay, is that actually done? Okay, so there's not actually a lot going on here. Okay, this is fine. So I'm going to actually pause this, and I want to see if I can get this the way I want it to be. So the thought is going to be, this is all going to have to move up one spot too in order to do this thing I'm thinking about doing. Oh, I'm stuck on this. Don't stick yourself on your conveyor. So then this is going to go like this. And then this is going to go like this. That didn't line up the way I wanted it to. Okay, so that's like that. Oh, shoot, that even needs to go... Oh, no, that's fine. I can... Oh, no, that's going to be a merger. That's going to be a merger. And then that's going to go out like that. And then that can go like this. So in order to finish this, and let's go ahead, let's throw that pause on there. Oh, let's send you on your way. You're the last one. So let's throw the pause on you there. And let's just pick you up and give you the express treatment. Okay, so then Same thing here. All this moves back one space. It's a lot of work for... actually, that needs to move out one more. Yeah, it's a lot of work for basically putting one country on each end here. This is not the model of efficiency that we got going on with this at all. But in order to make this dock door work, this is kind of what we got. So, so what am I missing? I need one curve, one merger, another curve, another merger. So 2 curves, 2 mergers, 2 straights, and a third merger. So 2 curves, 2 straights, 3 mergers to make this all happen. Okay. Yeah, two curves, and this is where it's going to get even crazier with this. So the thing that I'm thinking about doing here, there's going to be even more that I got to keep straight if I do this. Okay, so 2 curves, 2 straights, 3 mergers. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm good. This is so inefficient. This is so incredibly inefficient at what we're getting ready to do here. So incredibly inefficient. But that's okay. It's all in the name of using a third door. I blew past the mergers, the multi-joiners. There it is. Da-da-da. To the car park. Oh, and then I got those parcels over there. Might leave that for another day. So. Yeah, what fun is it to wait until the warehouse is fully unlocked? I've got dock doors I can use. That's no fun. You see, you know things. It's no fun. That's the you know things I don't. So I can't use that advice because I don't know these things. So I have to go off of what I know, and I can't go off of what other people know, because that's then I'm cheating because I'm going off of what other people know. And that's not how we do it. Oh, I need more straights to go here too. I think I've actually got more straights here. So straight, joiner, joiner, curve. Okay, so that's there. We'll check on how many more parcels we've got in a bit. We'll check that out too. No, I think I've got some straights on a pallet over here. I'm pretty sure I do. I think I had some leftover straights. Are those straights? Those are all straights, I do believe. No, there's a pauser in there. That is not a straight. That is a pauser. So that can go on that one. There's all the curves I didn't need to buy. I think these are all straights. Those are all straights. Okay, cool. Okay. And then that leaves me with that one more straight. So we'll just drop that back down. Yuri, how you doing? Great to see you. Okay, so now to do the thing I want to do, because again, this is kind of ridiculous. This is so incredibly inefficient. I mean, I guess, how would I have it? So the ones on the back don't really need to be set to anything. So I don't need to worry about those. I mean, I just have to make sure that they're not set to something that I would be a correct setting, so that something flies off there. So if it's incorrect, it's fine. So then the ones that I can have it where I can have a second dock door that goes here. And so I'd have to keep on changing these three. And I'd have to do the same thing over here. Keep on changing these three. Make sure that the ones in the back are always a false. So these ones I can always have set as Kristen. That'll be fine. Because nothing from this side would ever be Kristen. Because Kristen is only on that side. Same thing here. I can always set these to be Molland. Because Molland will always be false. Because Molland is only over on that side. So nothing will ever fly out through here unless I've completely screwed something up back there. So nothing will ever fly out here. Nothing will ever fly out here. And then I just have to keep on changing these as to whether I want something to go through there or stop here, which that's going to happen in tandem with that one as well. Is it efficient? Heck no. It is ridiculously inefficient. It is a horrible, horrible thing. But it gets us our third dock door in play. But it is like ridiculously inefficient. So, but that's okay. It puts a third dock door in play. Let me make sure I've got everything paused. Everything's paused over here. Everything over here, I believe, is paused. Yeah, so everything's paused. We'll get these parcels out of here, get them put onto the line. How many more parcels do we need? None. Okay, that's done. Okay, so now that's going to open up the next thing. So I've got 6 more doors up there. It's what we call a temporary fix. Okay. So now this gets to be even more interesting. Because now I've got 5 doors. That is going to be another 1,490 there. So now what I'm seeing, there's 6 more doors upstairs. Six doors. Right there. Oh boy. So, and I see that downstairs there is going to be yet another set of doors. So if we look over here, there's another set of doors right there. So you see, Crystal, I was just 5 minutes behind you. Just 5 minutes. Yeah, so here's the final set of doors. They leave one door out for now for whatever reason. So in the end, everyone's going to have their own door. But then that's going to, oh boy, that's going to change everything down here. Oh no. Oh no, that's going to change everything down here. All of it. The whole darn thing. Everything about the setup is going to change. Because basically what I then need to do is I need to have something that's going to work for every individual door and have every individual country go to its own individual door. Yeah, we have 9 doors out of 12 that are fully available right now. The other 3 are behind they're behind that wall. There's a part of me that says, don't do anything with any of this until the entire thing is open. And I think that's what's going to happen. There's no point in me trying to set up everything for upstairs when this is all going to change again in 3 things. So I could set more of them up there, but the trouble is that this entire configuration here is not going to stay the same going forward. Because now that I know that there are 12 dock doors and every country is going to have its own dock door, I've got to completely rethink this going forward. So this configuration was great for 3 dock doors, but it's not going to work for 12. So I'm just going to let this keep rolling for now. I mean, I could send stuff up there and do a whole big thing there, but it's the entire juice in the squeeze thing. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. So I think I'm just going to, even if it means that we go a little bit slower, I might as well just stick with what we've got now. Get get that completely open and then move forward. Because I'm going to have so much reconfiguration that needs to be done. So I'm okay with that. I don't have any problem with that. If it means that it's a little bit slower, it's a little bit slower. But I don't do work twice that I could only need to do once. I mean, the only thing I could possibly do is I could try and set 6 up there using a new configuration that I still need to figure out in my head. I tell you, man, this game makes my brain hurt. It's not a bad thing. It just makes my brain hurt. There's a lot of brain pain that goes on with this game. But again, that's not necessarily bad. It just means that there's a lot of brain pain. And if you're not into brain pain, then you may not want to buy this one. Because this game is not like running a supermarket, and all you got to worry about is setting prices and whether or not you have stock. This game will definitely make you think a lot. It is not necessarily a nice, stress-free game. Okay, cool. These did fall off on this side. It always seems like it's random what side these are going to fall off of the pallet. It's always kind of a guess. And then there's going to be the entire thing about how to just get each of the dock doors all merged together. And how's that going to go? Oh boy, brain is already processing. Lots to process. All right, everything's paused. So as long as everything's paused, I'm good there. I can go ahead, go to bed. That stuff can keep on doing its thing. There's nothing bad that can happen by me going upstairs and going to bed. Because nothing else is going to go out of any of the trucks. Oh, but before I do that, I do need to flush the trucks. I forgot about that. Got to flush the trucks out because they won't be the same tomorrow. So I got to get everything out of these trucks. I almost forgot about that before I went to bed. That one is actually empty. That one's empty. This one's not. All right. So now you are flushed. All those are empty. Everything's good there. And unfortunately, tomorrow in the game is Saturday, which means that over in the other warehouse, the only thing we have going on is truck deliveries. Everyone else is off. So I got nothing but trucks tomorrow. Okay. So now let's contemplate our life choices. I'll go ahead and fire that up. So, Ganesh Plays, how you doing? Great to see you. Oh boy, this is the day we got 6 things going out. Okay, so that makes it even more interesting. So what do we have on this side? We got Congrati, we've got Martine on this side. Okay, so we're going to have Congrati and Martine go out here. Okay, so then this is going to be, if it's Congrati, go this way. So then Congrati's going to go in here. Martine's going to go there. And then this one, we need to make sure we set up what's one of the ones that's going out over here. Soport and Strentham are going out from over here. So we'll call it Soport. So we'll say Soport. And then I got to set that for Soport. That's set for Soport. That's set for Martine. That's set for Congrati. So now I can go here. I can unlock Martine. I can unlock Congrati. I can unlock Soport. And all 3 of those should run properly, assuming I did not botch anything in my setups. So everything Soport goes here. Nothing can go out the back because that is set for something that doesn't come through this side. So if I see any boxes drop here, I've really done an oopsie. Same thing here. Everything Martine goes there. Nothing should come out these side because they're all over there. And then if it's Congrati, it goes right through there. So that'll get me 3 of the 6 done that quickly. And then I'll have to do it for the other 3 after that. So, Rick Trucking on a 45 stream streak. Love it. Love seeing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, let's start thinking. Going forward. Let's grab a... So all that stuff that I wrote down on my phone is now null and void. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I didn't need any of that anyway. So let's go here. Let's start thinking about a setup for each individual dock door. And what is this going to be like if we do this? So let's do a setup where we would have 9 doing the crystal setup, doing 9 storage racks for a door. Each one would need its own loader, its own unloader, which are going to be up here. So let's get the unloaders. Let's get the loaders. And let's start with that because my pallet can only hold 30. So, non-trucks is paused on the other side. Yeah, because Maritime is paused by default. Air has a pauser on it. Rail has a pauser on it. So nothing is going up but trucks. Rail has an auto pauser. Air has an auto pauser. Maritime is paused until I put in the auto pauser. Car park. There we go. Yeah. Why not connect the new gates temporarily to your working setup? No, that's why. I don't want to set them up because it'll bottleneck everything. That's exactly why I don't want to set them up. Like I said, I don't have any reason to rush this. If all I got to do is wait for that thing, I'm not speedrunning this. So, because I'm not speedrunning this, I don't care how long it takes me to get the remaining 1,500 parcels. I mean, if it takes me several extra days to get the 1,500 parcels, I'm fine with that. I'm not in the world of... I want to get those parcels out through here as fast as I can. There's no achievement for that. If it takes me a little longer, it takes me a little longer. I'm good with that. That's no problem by me. No problem at all. Jetty Hop, how you doing? I don't think I have anything else I need to speed up. I think I've got everything sped up at this point. I think I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it. So, yeah, they're great for the old warehouse, but they're very, very pricey. And they can come into play here because you can change them where you just change them once a week. So once a week you got to go through and change all the configurations on them, and that's still not bad. Yeah, more content for you. Well, I don't speedrun. See, I suck at speedrunning anyway. Speedrunning to me is no fun. Okay, so now we're going to have this. So I've got to make sure that I line this up right. So, nope, that's loaders. Doggone it. I really wish there was a way in here to switch between the items that you have on the pallet. But I don't know of a way to switch through the items that you have on the pallet. Like, this is an unloader. And unfortunately now, like, I can't see... Like, I wish I could switch to the racks and start putting the racks up here. But, like, I can't hit, like, the left key or right key or the Q key and E key or the tab key or any key that then switches to the other things on here. It keeps me, well, now it did switch to, no, it's still on there. Yeah, I don't know how I switch between the items. Oh, no, that's just rotating. Like, I want to switch to the racks, and I can't switch to the racks on here. And I really want to switch to the racks so I can put up the racks right behind me. But it won't let me do that. That's a bummer. Okay. Shoot. Because it's still on the... I think it's still on the... Yeah, it's still on the unloaders. Yeah. All right. This is one of those, it's a good idea, but they need to... Yeah, I'm going to have to sit them all to the side. I'm going to have to, like, dump everything off of here. And then pick up the things that I want. So, pick up 3 of these. Go like this. And then get myself stuck in the rack. So now I'm stuck in my rack. Shoot. There we go. We're fine. I'm fine. Just got myself stuck in the rack. It's fine. I could put everything on its own pallet. I absolutely could. So I could have taken 3 pallets out there with me. That's definitely a valid strategy. That could have happened. Okay. Man, the day's over already. Okay. So now, I got to think about this going forward. So then we've got, in terms of spacing, so everything is going to split out. So I need a space here for splitters. I need a space here for mergers. So then these, they don't set up here because that's where the splitter goes. They don't set up here because that's where the merger goes from these lines. So then these go here. Like that. And then there. And then grab 3 more of these. Okay, and then same thing. We've got, I need 2 squares in between. Yeah, so there's that. I mean, true. True. I mean, that is true. You could do that way. You could just do this. And just have everything split at the very front. You could do that. So you're relying on one splitter at the very front of the line to do all the lifting. We're getting everything down the right channel. There is that. Simon Bosma, welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very much. First time chatter. Love it. Yeah, you could do this. That is viable. Oh, that's not facing the right way. And then you could have room for a 4th set of racks right there. So, why 3 lines and so many racks? Because this is all going to be for one country. Because when we have all of those dock doors open, this probably still won't be enough storage. We're going to probably need 12 racks, if not 15, just because of the fact that you could have a country that does not ship for several days. So I'm just setting up to make sure I've got plenty of space for one country. That's basically it. So then I need 4 curves, a straight, and a merger, and a splitter. So to complete this entire thing. So and the straight just connects me into, because yeah, merger and then straight. So to complete this entire connection, it's going to be 4 curves, which I think I've got some downstairs, but that's fine. 4 curves of straight, where's the auto joiner? There's the multi joiner, and then the splitter. Car park. Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of gates that are releasing stuff. So it's honestly, we may get to the point where I need 15. I may need to go all the way back here and have 15 gates and hope that that's going to, or 15 racks and hope that that's going to be enough. I think 15 racks will be enough, but you never know. I mean, heck, I've got 10 for air. I got 12 for air over in the other place, and I think that'll be enough. But the entire thing with the countries is really, it's a curveball. So then we'll just do this. So merger at the very front end. And then set those up. Okay, a lot of stuff that needs to be sped up in here. A lot of it. Oh, that actually was right. Splitter. Facing the right way and a straight. Oh, is that one already sped up? No, it's not. I just didn't click it. Yep, exactly. Then copy paste 11 more times. That's it. And again, if I could just have it do Control C, Control V, and it bought all the stuff for me, awesome. That's the only thing that's bad about this, is the fact that you've got to do that copy paste 11 times. That's the only thing about it that's bad. But that's what one country is going to look like. And the good thing is that there's enough space between dock doors where we can just duplicate that each time. You can't, unfortunately. I wish you could. So, and Wameka, how you doing? Do I need a pauser, auto pauser instead of a straight at the gate? You are correct. I would. You are correct. That would need to be a pauser. You are 100% correct. That would need to be a pauser. Because you need to say, don't go. So, good catch. So, Trouble Clef, welcome to Rest of Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. And again, when we're filthy rich, we can set every one of these up with an auto pauser, so that way you only have to go through here once a week and change the order. The bad thing, unfortunately, is that they don't have a thing on here, unless it's in your tablet, that shows you on a day-to-day basis what countries are going out. So the only way I know what countries are going out right now is to run downstairs. But maybe it's in the tablet somewhere. I don't know. But I don't think it is. And Carrie Ingram, thank you so much for the 100 jewels. I appreciate that very, very much. Like on here, you can see what cargo types go out, but you can't see what countries go. Oh, no, you can. There it is. Cool. Okay, perfect. That's right here. The thing that I was hoping was here, it's here. There it is. Show calendar. That's how you find out what you got every day. Yeah, there's only one invalid gate. That is crazy that there's only one invalid gate. Unless there's, I'm guessing there's only one invalid gate, which is really bizarre. There's only one, because there's a lot of invalids. It's a lot of invalids. But for some reason, they decide there's only going to be one. So, I don't know. Okay, and all these should be able to fit on this truck. Or on this pallet, rather. Because there's 7 per truck. And this pallet can hold 28. So we'll get everything on here. All right, that's good. And then again, what side of the pallet is going to unload first? Is it going to be front first? Is it going to be back first? I'm going to guess front. And it's back. Okay. So we'll do this. So. Now, I think it should keep falling off the back. It did? Cool. That works. So it keeps falling off the back. Yeah, there we go. So I can just stand here and do this 28 times. Yeah, that copy-paste feature. The only reason I can figure that they don't have that copy-paste feature is because of the fact that it costs you money for all the things, and so maybe they don't let you do the copy paste if you don't have the cash. Because it's not like in Foundry or Satisfactory where you can do Control-C and Control-V and copy an entire configuration, because that stuff doesn't cost you money. You've just got to have all the things for it to do it. And as long as you have the things, you can do it. But you'd figure that they'd find a way to make that happen. Here. I don't know what it would take to make that mechanic occur, but it would certainly make doing your factory a lot simpler. Oh, shoot. All right, fine. There. Get on there. Okay, and again, I'm not worried. I really should take a look and see what other dock doors I've got here, just so that way I don't have... Oh, and I've got to, like, send things out anyway. Let's put you on the express train here. Okay, so Congrati, you can go. Martine, you can go. Let's go ahead and pause those just in case there's anything else that comes out. So pause. And pause. What else do we have that's coming out this way? Oh, they do them in order alphabetical. You just don't see it. So that is vodka and Vacua and yet Danica. So it is alphabetical. You just don't see the name of the countries there. So the other two are going to be on this side. So now we're going to go here. We're going to set this for yet Danica. We're going to set this for Vacua after I clear it. We're going to pause that. I'm going to set that for Vacua. We're going to change this to Vacua. So if it's Vacua, it goes here. If it's yet Danica, it goes there. And we're going to open up yet Danica and Vacua. So there we go. Mechanics always show up when there's a rusty toolbox. All right, so Vacua and yet Danica are going to run out now. I did clear both the trucks out, right? Yep. And yep. So both of the trucks are cleared. So, yeah. Copy and paste would eliminate human error factor and... I agree and disagree, because again... the two major, two of the significant games that involve factory setup, again, Foundry and Satisfactory, both have that mechanic. So, yeah, it's a lot of people that play the game aren't playing it for people to watch it. So, I mean, 99.5% of the people that are playing this game are playing it on their own, not watching me play it or other people play it. So for people that are just at home playing it, it would be a lot easier for the people that are at home playing it. And again, once you get the configuration right once, I don't feel like it's all that necessary to make you get it right 11 more times. I mean, I don't know. That's one of those, yeah, there will be varying opinions about that, and I definitely respect that opinion on it. But at the same time, I feel like you shouldn't have to prove yourself 11 times once you proved yourself once on it. Just my thought. So, all right, so those are good. And out. We actually had nothing that went wrong today. I feel good about that. Nothing at all went wrong. Any day that I'm in this place where I can say nothing went wrong, I'll take it. Any day. Yeah, look at that. 352 denials. And of course, that's between both locations. But still, 352 denied is a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and open that up again. So, Kite's around. Kite, you never have to worry about Kite. Kite's always around somewhere. Now, 3 of these are on this side. So we've got Impland, Janathia, and Ligball that are going to be on this side. So Impland is going to go here. So again, if it's Impland, it's going to stop here. And then Janathia is going to be here. Okay, that's empty. That's empty. And then the only one on the other side is Molland. They're the only ones going out today is Molland. So then I just got to set that to Molland. Like I said, this is why this is so horribly inefficient. All right. So Molland turns on. They're way down here. And then I've got Janathia and Implant. So the second and third ones turn on. So Implant, Janathia, both turn on. They all run. So, let's see. LV Glenn, how you doing? Why don't I use the department selector on the shop page to make the pages a little less cluttered? Department selector on the shop page to make the pages a little less cluttered. I'm trying to understand what you mean, and I'm not catching it. So, I don't know what you mean. So, if you can clarify, I might be able to try and answer. Let's see. I guess I can work on this entire thing again. Just while we got time, I can do this entire thing once more. I really should have written all this down. So what was this? This is 4. So 4 curves. Oh, filter by. Oh, I just never really think about it. So that's all. I guess for me, it never slows anything down. I've never even noticed it. I've spent my entire time playing this game scrolling like that, so it's just I guess that's it. I need, so yeah, 9, so let's do this again. Let's go there. Shop. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that. Yeah, so storage, so that'd just be racks. And then this is going to be automation, loaders, unloaders, And then what else do I need? I would need a pauser at the end of that. I need 4 straights. No, 4 curves. Did I buy the... I did not buy the splitter or the merger, so I don't have that in there. Oh, you can only have 30 items per order. Okay, so I've got to take that out. So we'll just start with that. And car park. There we go. And I guess I could pick these up one at a time. Well, now I don't even need to worry about it because I know how everything's set up, so I can just mimic, assuming I can get through the door. There's that part. So I can throw this all on here. Did I leave anything behind? I don't think I did. I did not put up a pauser for that first one, so I've got to buy a pauser for that one too. It is currently just dropping onto the floor. So yes, I will. Next time I order stuff, I will have to order a pauser for it. So, and gamer, how you doing? Great to see you. These are the unloaders. So yeah, I just got to make sure I line all these up. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. All right, so I'll fix that one up here in a second. Did I buy? No, these are the loaders. Okay, so these are the loaders. I've got one loader in the wrong place. Or one unloader in the wrong place. Okay, then just go here, racks. Okay, so maybe this won't be as bad as I'm thinking. And then I got to fix that one unloader because that's in the wrong spot. Okay. And then now I got to order all the things I need. So 4 corners. Did it keep it on that? So 4 corners. And a pauser, 2 pausers. A splitter, and a multi-joiner. Car park. There's all that. Okay. So now I have 2 of these. Now we just need to do it 10 more times. Now, I'll have to start using a bunch of the materials that I've got downstairs for the others. Because I've got like a whole bunch of racks downstairs that I can use for setting up these configurations down there. I feel like it's a warehouse in progress. Like I've worked in my days in the private sector. I did work at times in places where they were like setting up warehouses, getting them ready to run. And this gives me those same kind of vibes where it's like the warehouse itself is not ready and it's not going to accept anything, but you're spending all the time getting the thing ready to go. And that's kind of what I feel like we're doing here. Just like spending all this time getting everything ready to go, and eventually we'll like let the floodgates open and send everything out. But we're just working our way up to that now. Okay, 2 down, 10 to go. I mean, well, let's do this. Let's go. Order 27 of those to start. Just do those. Yeah, we're getting the house ready for wares. Because there are going to be a lot of wares. Lots and lots of wares. So. It is interesting being in the interior of like a giant warehouse, because I mean it was something that was going to be used like a massive distribution center, and so like being in the inside of this hundreds of thousands square foot building that's just completely empty, and just watching them as they're like putting up racks upon racks upon racks and just getting the thing ready for parcels. None of it was automated, mind you. So all they were doing was setting up racks and whatnot, but just still seeing that entire thing. Okay, now I got to make sure I got these lined up right. Okay, so that's there. And then there. Okay. Alright, so there's that door. Look at me doing a thing here. Oh, shoot. Misalignment. It's okay, we'll fix that one. And then that lines up there. Okay. And that one's slightly off kilter. So there's that. Deontay, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Thursday to you. The new part of your factory is going to look, you're going from 800 to 1,600 buns a minute. Wow. Yeah, anytime you double your production, you always want to make sure that you got everything set up and ready to go. That's a lot to ask. That is a very, very big ask, that's for sure. I'm assuming that whoever's in charge of that made sure that they had everything all planned for that, because that's a big thing. I mean, going up 25% is one thing. Going up double? I only hope that it all goes well. All right, those are done. Okay. And then we're going to have the fun of linking all these doors into it. I may actually not link these doors in. I may let these doors run individually and then have everything somehow link in down the road. Oh, there's a lot to think about here. Or have a couple of link points, maybe 3 link points. I don't know. There's a lot to try and think about here. So, yeah, building and setting up a factory would be like the time lapse of all time lapses. Just seeing it start to finish. Time lapses like that are cool. Like when you see a time lapse of them putting up a major building, those are really, really cool to see. Yeah, you'll have the old part left while they try out the new part. Yeah, so at least, yeah, you'll have what you know, and they can then make sure that everything that's new is working properly. So there is that. But yeah, hopefully everything with that will go fine, and hopefully you will not have any issues there. Just a few more. I mean, I think I could go bump, 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 and it won't be a problem. I think they sort themselves out. Yeah, they sort themselves out if you do that. Yeah, 1,600 buns is not a slouch at all. That's a lot of buns. What was the other type of scanner that looks like a conveyor used for? What was the other type of scanner that looks like a conveyor used for? Is it in this line? Are we talking about something that's in this line? Are you seeing something here? Because I'm not sure what you mean. The other type of scanner that looks like a conveyor. Are you... Is it something here? I'm using keyboard and mouse for this. I've been a keyboard and mouse guy for most of my PC playing days. So... Lady Fluffy Dragon is like team controller. She's like... It's not in this line, but it's in the shop menu. So it was a scanner that looks like a conveyor. Well, there's all the ones that are scanner conveyors there. There's the cargo diverters. Pausers, unloaders, contents, approved, denied, splitters, multi-joiners, launchers, country diverters, vertical elevators, speedways, auto pausers. So I'm assuming there's going to be one of those in there. I'm guessing. I hope that answered your question as I scroll through there. So HXC Sonata, how you doing? Will I be working on the mining game with Cans again? Yes, whenever Cans is at the point where he is ready to do multiplayer stuff again, absolutely. That is all on Cans' timetable. Oh, it was probably content. It's just checking for a particular type of content. There's a bunch of those in there. But yes, whenever Cans is at the point where he is up and streaming again and is ready to do stuff multiplayer again, absolutely. There'd be nothing that would thrill me more than doing more stuff with him. That is completely on his timetable, though. Completely up to him. Because at this point, he's not streaming yet. And when he does get back to streaming, I'm assuming he's going to want to do a lot of stuff solo just to kind of get caught up on stuff that he didn't have a chance to play. But if right out of the gate, he's like, hey, Rusty, you want to come back and go back to the ore factory? I'm like, yeah. But that is completely on his timetable. So, yes. How is Cans? He's getting better every day. He's got a lot. He's still got a lot of recovery, but he's getting better every day, which is all you can ask for. Just get a little bit better each and every day, and that's what he's doing. And then the only other outbound is Lig Ball. Yeah, so Lig Ball goes out. So I might as well open Lig Ball. Let that out of here. Lig Ball is number 5. Yeah, this is Lig Ball. Okay, so while this empties out, I'm going to go run out in just a second. I'll be back by the time this thing is done. So I'll be back just a minute. Oh, wow, we had a lot of packages for Lig Ball here. They're still going. Is there a problem? Oh, yep, that's the problem. I didn't set that, so I've had a whole bunch of things that have been wrong because I forgot to do that. That's a problem. I didn't want that money anyway. So, Tamasita, how you doing? Do you think this game looks a lot like the Airport Baggage Simulator? Yeah, I would say so. They do look very similar. I mean, the way that they set up this warehouse, it is very similar to to airport baggage. Whether or not that was deliberate. But yeah, I do think that they look very similar. There's definitely things about the way that these play that is absolutely different. But the premise is very similar. But the gameplay is, to me, very different. Just because of the way, like, the way that they've got the dock doors and things in here, they don't have that set up like that in airport baggage, where here you decide what the dock door is and what the dock door is going to handle. Man, we had so much for leg ball. And this is why I didn't have all the other dock doors loaded in, because if that were the case, this is one dock door, and this is everything I had backed up for leg ball. With one dock door. So, yeah. All right, now we can go ahead and pause that. And I paused. No, I did not pause that one. So Molland is not paused. But Molland is cleared. Whatever this was is cleared. And this is now cleared. All right. There's all done. And we had 16 because before I left the room, I forgot to change that to leg ball. So that's my own mistake. But that's okay. And everything down there is paused. So that's pretty good. 573 on a Sunday? To me, that's a pretty good number. I do want to take a real quick look over here. Make sure that nothing over here looks like it's off kilter, because it's been a couple days since we've been over here. So I just want to make sure primarily that maritime's not a problem. Yeah, maritime's not a problem. I do need to get a maritime auto pauser at some point, but I'm not really all that worried about it. Oh boy, maritime is almost jammed up. We've got that much more room left for maritime, and then maritime is going to be completely clogged. And maritime is not not tomorrow. Maritime is the day after that. So we'll see if after tomorrow the entire line is plugged up because maritime is plugging it. I hope not. I feel like I've got a lot of maritime racks, but I might need even more. Fingers crossed that we got enough. We've had enough all this time. Oh, I got to pay my bills. I haven't paid my bills in a while. Shoot. I don't even think about paying my bills in this game. So, can you pet the cat? Yes, you can. Kitty! Oh, Kitty, where are you? Kitty left. Wherever Kitty is. Yeah, whenever we see Kitty next, we'll make sure to pet him. Bills. There, got it. Yeah, we don't need a bigger boat. We need more boats. We need lots of boats. I need a fleet. I need a squadron of boats. Okay, what do we have today? We've got Janathia. That's the only one, or no, Congrati. That's the only one on this side, and then everyone else is on the other side. So Congrati is the only one going out from here. So number 4, Congrati. Kate bailed on me. All right, so Congrati, and if it's Congrati, it goes into that door. I set that for Congrati. And then after that, we've got Piranha and Soports are the next two. So let's go here. We'll set you for Soports. We'll set you for Piranha. Change all those over. Piranha is this one. Soport is that one. All right, so that's all going. And now with that happening, we continue our all of our construction upstairs. I need one more set of... Or do I have enough? No, I need one more set of storage racks, and then we start going with the other stuff. Here we go. So let's do the storage racks that we need for upstairs. And then let's just start getting all the loaders and all that. So let's start with that. Get as many of them as we can. I'm going to put 36 in there, even though it's not going to let me. That's okay. Oh, yeah, fine. Fine. Put 21 in. Be that way. So, driver, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, I paid the $500,000 for it. Yeah, you need 500,000. So that's one of those. If you just you'll have to run your old warehouse a number of days, and then once you have the $500,000, then you can go ahead and buy the new warehouse. But you end up basically just running a number of days in the old one before you can get the new one. That's what I did. I ran like a week and a half in the old warehouse, and that got me enough money to get the new one. Yeah, they do not make it cheap. Bob Smith, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very, very happy Thursday to you as well. Okay, making sure I got all this lined up. We do, and then that lines up there. And then that lines up there. Okay, then loaders galore. So I need 15 more loaders. And then start working on the unloaders. So 15 more loaders. And then 15 unloaders. Since I can only order 30 things at a time. So... oh yeah, we do have a playlist of this. If you go into the playlist and just search for Parcel Simulator, you should find it. This is our 8th episode. We hadn't played it in a while. We hadn't played the game in about a year. Because it had been quite some time since they had a significant update to the game. So I feel like the last time that we played it before this was, it might have been this point in time in 2025. Nothing else in the shop. Okay. Yeah, so this is our 8th episode of it. And our first look that we did of the new warehouse when we did it a couple days ago, that was like a 5-hour marathon of an episode. These are the unloaders. Where are they? No, these are still the loaders. Just want to make sure. Yeah, these are the loaders. So then I need 21 more unloaders. Yeah, 3, and then those sets there. So 21 unloaders. So what is that white arrow for at the old warehouse? The white arrow for the old warehouse. I'll have to go back and take a look. I'm not sure what that white arrow is that we're talking about. I'm not sure. Salty Starfish. Over in the YouTube area. You're watching on Twitch, but Twitch says something against something. Okay. You prefer parcel sim to baggage sim? They're both. Oh, what is? Oh, I see that arrow. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why that's. I mean, it's just pointing at the tablet. I don't have any idea why. I don't know why it's doing that. Quirky. It's for whatever reason it's saying there's your tablet, but it's a glitch. There's no reason for it to be pointing at my tablet, but it is, just in case I like wanted to know where my old tablet is. I guess that's why it's doing that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Every once in a while it does that. Do I have a new email? Did I? Oh, you know what? It's probably about the bills. It's probably because it automatically paid my bills. That's probably what it is. Let's take a look. Is it because of that? Yeah. Oh, the country calendar has changed. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. As it is now Monday, the country calendar schedule has changed, so you should adjust your exports accordingly. Yep. There we go. That's what it is. I never knew that, but now it like still points that at me. So I've already checked it. You can put your arrow away now. I know. I'm aware, but no. It'll just leave that for me. I know my tablet's there. I know, game. I understand. I already checked my email. I'm good. Leave me alone. I know. I get it. It just really wants me to go over that tablet. Maybe that tablet's lonely. Maybe that tablet's like, I miss Rusty. I want him to come back and visit me. I have no idea. It probably doesn't think anything like that. Okay. So where did I leave off? I think I left off over here. Yeah, I left off here. So then I need, for each of these runs, I need 4 curves, a splitter, merger, pauser. And a partridge in a pear tree. So four curves, splitter, what? 4 curves, splitter, merger, pauser. So I need 16 curves. I can talk. Really, I can. It doesn't seem like a lot of the time I can't, but I really can. 16 curves. I need 4 splitters, 4 pausers. And 4 mergers. I get 1 too many of something. 1 too many splitters. Yeah. Car park. Got it. Okay. Oh, that'll eventually go away. That doesn't stay there all the time. And honestly, I didn't even notice it until Quirky even mentioned it. It never even registered on my radar that there was an arrow there. What happened while you were away? We won the game. No, we're just still setting up all of the other new lines here. All right. Well, they're still working on parcels at the other warehouse. It seems like, because I see that we keep on going up $1,800 at a time. So we got that going for us. All right. What am I holding? I've got conveyors. So let's try and set these up. There we go. That's all good. So now whenever we're ready to start setting this up, we can do that. So, and Heather, how you doing? Great to see you. You think I have some corners backwards? Let me take a look. Let me make sure. Let's check the arrows. Those arrows all look good. So, that one looks good. It's always important to keep me honest. That one looks good. That one looks good. Up. That one looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good. And that one looks good. I think we got it. But hey. No, I think we're good. Yeah, they're all going the way they're supposed to be going. Yeah, I think yeah, they're all going right. They're all pointing the right way. So on the side, what they all look like they're right. I think they're all right. They're all going, yeah, they're all pointing out, like those are all pointing out. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's right. Which is what it was. So. Yeah, I'm 99.9% confident I got those right. I was making sure that when I was going through them. Oh yeah, that one I can't do anything with. Oh yeah, and we'll pause them all. Yep. Because, yeah, it's still going to be a bit before we do anything with them. So these are not going to be active anytime soon. Oh, and that's already been updated. That's all good. Everything there's been updated. That's all updated as well. I already did all of that with that one. That one's done. Okay. First row paused isn't upgraded. Oh, huh. I missed that one somehow. Everything there is good. Good to go. Got it. So now when we're ready to actually do all that, we can actually do all that. So, oh, you saw the arrows backwards. No, it should be fine. Like if I threw one on there, it should be fine. Like that arrow is pointing the proper direction. So I think we should be good. We should be all hunky-dory. Now, I've got a million pallets downstairs, so let's go ahead. I should have done all this while I was busy doing all that stuff upstairs. 720 packages today. That's, I mean, we're going to get better. We're going to definitely get better, but I mean, that's a pretty good number. I'll take 720. But we can definitely get better. They've actually got an achievement in the game for when you ship 2,000 packages in a day, which I know absolutely can be done. And a lot of it would depend on getting the old warehouse running a lot more efficiently than what I have there. But yeah, there is an achievement for 2,000 parcels in a day. Which I know a lot of people will be able to get very, very easily. But yeah. That'd be a fun one to try and make happen. Now, is it going to drop off the front? No, it's dropping off the back. Okay. I'm so far ahead in this game? No way. It's impossible that I am so far ahead in anything. Me? Ahead in something? No. You must be confusing me with some other Rusty. Maybe there's another Rusty out there that is like... Maybe looks like me, maybe sounds like me, but no, I wouldn't be the one that would be ahead. No way. Most of the time when I'm playing a game, I'm holding on for dear life. Okay. But yeah, when like this thing is, okay, if you just started it, then yeah. And the early part of this game is so much different, because the early part of the game, you've got to do so much work. I mean, all the things you've got to do in the beginning of the game, that when you get all of it automated, you get to the point later on in the game where it's set it and forget it. So the game really changes from early on just going through all the mini games of checking all of the things that could be wrong with the package, and then later on in the game it becomes a matter of just conveyor belt setups and doing something that for you seems like it works, and then you never have to worry about doing any of the early mini games. So Gabriella, how you doing? His build is insane. Austin always has insane builds. Anytime he does stuff like this, his builds are always... They're always works of art. He really has a lot going on. For sure. He really does. What else do I have still going out today? There was only one on the left side, right? Yeah, there was only one on the left side. So everything with Congrati should be done. Is there anything else still flying up the way? Probably not. So we can go ahead and finish that off. We'll send this out here. Yeah, Austin works out at the gym. Austin is just, he loves games like this, and he loves the setups that he makes. Because he makes some really, really crazy setups. But that's the thing. They work for him. In his mind, they work perfectly. And that's the thing. That is the beauty of games like this, is that the way that something looks in your head, like my setup compared to Austin's looks completely different. But in Austin's mind, the way that Austin's setup works is perfect in his mind. And the way that mine looks is perfect in my mind. It's just all how it looks in your head. And no two people are the same with that. Everyone's always different with that. And that's the beauty of it. Cargo type. No, country. So we've got Vacua and Yet Danica again that are going to be the next one. So this will be Vacua. This will be Yet Danica. Oh, shoot. Nope. Who was this? Was it Soport? It was Soport. One snuck in while I wasn't looking. Okay, now we're going... I set that one up Vacua, so this one's Yet Danica. Alright, so this is going to all be Vacua. And then Vacua and Yet Danica get opened. Yeah, that's Vakua. That's Yat Danica. Yeah. Austin is definitely a min-max guy. And it works for him. I'm not min-max. I'm not. I don't have the brain power for min-max. If I get something that in my mind it seems like it looks like it's going to work okay, I take that as a win. I just don't have the power to min-max. That's that. Katie, how you doing? Great to see you. Mark Games, how's it going? Flogo, how's it going? Great to see you as well. All right, so those are now gone, so we can go ahead. Close that, close that. How many more parcels do we need for this matter? I'm sure it's a bunch. We're probably still at 1,000 that we need here. It would not surprise me. Maybe we're a little bit lower, but how are we looking? Yeah, 950. The only thing I could potentially do at this point in time would be to begin building out the framework and maybe start trying to put those upstairs doors into action a little bit. But even then, I don't know if I want to do that because I mean, I could have it where I have the 6 individual go up there and then I leave the other 6 for here. I mean, that I could possibly do that. Because in the end, what it's going to end up being is that this is going to be the door for Kristen. This is going to be the door for Implan, the second one on the list. This is going to be the door for Janathia, the third door on the list, and so on, all the way down the run. Alphabetical. That's what it's going to be. So I could have it where I have the first 3 and the last 3 stay down here, and then I start using dock doors 4 through 9 upstairs, and maybe start trying to tie in all of these other dock doors and start working slowly on that. But again, don't want to go too crazy because I don't want to flood this. And I can't really change this from what it is until I get the remaining dock doors open down there. So that's kind of what I have as a thought process in terms of things that we can do. Well, that's not just for here time and time. I mean, the 784 is everywhere, but I've got to have 950 more that are valid here. So that could be several days. That could be 5 days to get that many. I don't know how many per day we're getting through here. That's the other part of it. So yeah, it could be another week possibly in the game. But if it is, it is. And Heather going and doing a thing. Heather, what is that all about? Thank you so much for that, Heather. Very, very nice of you. And because you went and did a thing, we got It's Lone Wolf, we got Tom Freer, we've got we're going to say Shania Justice, we got Joe Wright, we got Cannoli the Gamer, we got Nazari No Gentile, we got ADH, we got Lloyd Harris, we got Josh Tom, and we got Ms. Roxanne that are all members of, or returning members to, the Rusty Champagne Club. Because you went and did a thing. Thank you so much for that. Definitely very much appreciated. The underground bunkers were in an update that came out. Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't lose my mind. Okay, that's good. I lose my mind on a lot of things, but hey, Jenny, how you doing? Great to see you. So, oh, and thank you so much for that, Heather. Very, very nice of you. So, yeah, I could probably start setting up some more input checks. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, we can get more going. Oh, now, okay. Oh, I really don't want to spend $50,000 on a pause. Or yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it because it's Tuesday. And because it's Tuesday, that means it's Maritime Day. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to spend $50,000 on this auto pauser, just so I don't have to keep on coming in here every Tuesday for my Maritime. This is the worst $50,000 I've ever spent. In game, it's Tuesday. In game, it's Tuesday. Yeah. 50,000 for an auto pauser is ridiculous. So yeah, we're going to do this. No, that's fine. That's fine. It is because it's maritime, but we're going to still do this. So pull that out. That's what we're looking to do. And then put that in place. Like that. And Tuesday only. So ridiculous. $50,000 for that. That's great. And then we'll pick that up, take that back with us over here to this side because they will need it over here. Leah and Makey, how's it going? And Mystic Studios, how you doing? Yeah, these things in this game aren't cheap. The new stuff that they added, none of it's cheap. I mean, it's cool. It ain't cheap though. Yeah, all that been so for maritime. But just so that way I don't ever have to worry about maritime anymore. I don't have to worry about anything over on the other side anymore. It now all has auto pausers on it. Oh, I need to upgrade it too. I mean, for that, it's not... Although I wonder how much does it cost to upgrade that thing? Because since it's at the very end of the line, I don't even know if that matters all that much. But we'll see. You're almost finished with your full warehouse build. It cost you nearly $5 million. 5 million. Oh, okay. These are just $50. Okay. I don't even think I did the one for rail. I did none of them. Okay, now they're all upgraded. Cool. 5 million. But I bet you were happy when you had it done. So that's good. And how are these racks filling up? Let me see. Air is doing good, so those racks are just about full. These racks are all air, and there's plenty of room there. Okay, so that's not bad. 15 hours to build. Dang. That's a long time. Yeah, all the pausers in this warehouse, I believe, are off. I don't think I have any of these on. I think I turned them all off when the day ended. I hope they're all off. Yeah, they're all off. I did turn them off. Okay. Who's going out today? We've got Kristen and Ligball that are the first two going out today. So let's set this for Ligball. So Ligball will go out this door. And then Kristen will go out this door. Okay, so those are set. So Ligball and Kristen are set. So we'll turn them on. Ligball is on. Kristen is on. So that'll take care of those two. Vakua and yet Danica are going out yet again. So we just got to return Vakua and yet Danica. Oh, no, I can't do that because right now I've only got one that can go. So Vakua will go. So I'll just turn Vakua on. Even though it has nothing here. We'll get some stuff for Vakua later. Actually, you know what? That makes no sense to do that. Let's do one of the ones that's full. Who else is going from here? I don't know why I keep checking the board. I can check my tablet. Piranha. So at least I can get a conveyor that actually has something going on. Okay, so Piranha. Piranha, you're the... No, you're this one. You're Piranha. All right. So at least what little bit I have for Piranha will go. Now, again, we can start setting up a second line with input checks. And then, or do I want to start setting up all, I feel like I wanted to keep on setting up all this stuff upstairs first. So I need 6 rows of stuff. I want to spend some money on some of these speedways. want to get some speedways. Spend some money on speedways. Because this could be fun. Car park. Yay! I am speed. Very first ones. So. Oh yeah, launchers. I've never been a fan of launchers. Just because I feel like every time I've tried launchers, something's gone horribly wrong. I mean, launchers for me are when I get in a position where like I can't put an elevated over because I've somehow built something badly. But aside from that, launchers to me are like a science experiment that I don't want to try. Yeah. Yeah, I just, they scare me. Now, can I set 2 of those up? I can. That's what I wanted to see, is can I set 2 of these up? Speedways! Ludicrous speed. And I probably could do even one more. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I could do even one more. So, yeah, I don't need them on the regulars. Absolutely don't need them on the regulars, but it's fun. It's one of those things, just spending money randomly. Eventually we'll get all the money we need. So this is like random money spending. There we go. So Junkyard, first time chatter. Great to see you. You took your launchers out, it messed up your whole line. Yeah, that's kind of my feeling when it comes to launchers. They're cool, they're fun, but they can really wreck you. So yeah, let's actually get some speedways going on my denied lines. Denied. Let's start setting some of those up. Just blow a bunch of money on speedways. I mean, that's the beauty of taking my time on getting that next warehouse expansion, is I can set up a lot of this infrastructure in the process of this. So, oh yeah, these speedways I'm sure are going to be cool. So, I should have had a pallet here with me to do this. Oh shoot, it's only 4. I thought they said they were 4 long, and that's only 3 long. Look at that thing go. All right, so. All right, so that's not 4. It's only 3. So that's fine. Those are funny to watch. Joshua Haymaker, how you doing? Great to see you. So they are only 3 long, not 4. Okay, that's fine. You can upgrade these too? Like to make them even more ludicrous? Like they're not ludicrous enough right now? You can make them doubly ludicrous? That's good. So these even, they haven't even reached their max potential. You can upgrade them for $5,000. So you can get their power level to be over 9,000. There we go. Yeah, the other warehouse is running fully without me even having to worry about it anymore. It's not completely efficient, but it is working completely without my supervision. I needed a second pallet up here so I could start putting all these other straights on it. And I need to get all of these things off of this truck now that the day is over. Let's do that. Let's get all these emptied out. How are we doing on time? 1:15. So we can probably do one more day if I haul some serious butt here. All right, throw all this on here. Do it. Do it. Yeah, we'll see. Because then after I'm done with this, then later on today, we're going to be playing the other game that's going to blow my brain, and that's Farm Factory Simulator. It's over 9,000! The funny thing is I've never actually seen that. I only know the meme of it, but I've never actually seen the scene. I don't even remember exactly what it's from. I think it's from, I don't remember what it's from. I think it's from an anime of some sort, but I forget which one it is. So. Oh, the game that we're playing later is Factory Farm Simulator, or Farm Factory Simulator. Oh, Vegeta. Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, I thought it was Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. I've seen the meme of it. It's got the guy with the crazy face yelling, "It's over 9,000!" So I know that. My kids love watching anime. The only anime that I've seen is, and I think I've said it before, it's the one, it's called Mashle. M-A-S-H-L-E. About the kid who knows nothing about magic but ended up going to a magic school. But he gets away with it because he is like the strongest person that ever existed. So he bluffs everyone to think that he has magic by using all of the strength that he has. But eventually they catch on. They're like, wait, you don't have magic. And then I don't remember what happened after that because I didn't watch any more of that one. So, yeah, the opening song in that one was good. That's one of those that one of the times when my kids were in town, they were talking about it, and I'm like, well, if we wanted to watch something, like what would be a good anime to watch for someone who's not really ever seen any anime? And they're like, well, Mashle would probably be good. So we threw that on. It was fun. Those things are so neat. Just because they can do so many things with them. And it's cream puffs. Yeah, the cream puffs. Yeah, it's basically like an anime version of Harry Potter. But it would be like if Harry Potter was not magical and was super strong. That's basically what it is. Yeah, so the main character in this, he has no magical abilities, but he is like, his strength makes everybody think that he does. Mashle, M-A-S-H-L-E, I believe is the name of it. Because my, what is I can't think of it. What the name of like the app where you can watch a bunch of the anime? Like they're all on, you can find a lot of them on one app, and I can't remember the name of the app. Oh, that's going to bug me. Someone can, I don't think it's on Netflix, or maybe it is, but there's like one app where you can watch it, and I think it's free to, or maybe it's not free to sign up. Crunchyroll. Thank you, Big Steve. There it is, Crunchyroll. So yeah, they hooked up their Crunchyroll account, and we were watching it on Crunchyroll. That's, again, probably something you didn't have on your bingo card. Rusty talking about anime. That was probably not on there. So, I keep you guessing. I do. All right, let's do one more quick day. Let's pause. Send these guys out. There's nothing really there. Send those out. I watched it subtitled. So it was, yeah. I didn't want to watch it in English because it always sounds weird if you watch that stuff in English. So no, we were watching it subtitled. Because that's one of those things the English actors just can't quite get you don't get the feel of it. It's like when we, it's like when we watched Squid Game. I watched it subtitled because the English actors in Squid Game just can't give it to you. So, all right. That's about good. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's just get right into another day because we are getting a little bit tight on time. A little bit. Your guy currently has you locked out of Crunchyroll for not watching episode. Oh, Queensus. Oh, Kitty. There you go. Yeah, we can interact with the cat. It's not pet, it's interact. So, the dubbed anime of Solo Leveling is better than the other dubbed animes. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other ones my kids watch. I cannot think of it. If they were here, they'd be able to tell me. So, have I ever been on the catwalk looking down on my build? I have not been. I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. On the catwalk. On the catwalk. Yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. I bet you also didn't have it on your bingo card that I was going to break into I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred, but there you go. Like I said, I keep you guessing all the time. No, that's not Frankie Goes to Hollywood. That's Right Said Fred. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. I'm too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Newland, New York, and Japan. Yeah, you know I'm always going to break in some song. It's just a matter of which one is it going to be. In this case, it was I'm Too Sexy. All right, we got 3 going out this side today. So Kristen, and so this will be Kristen. And then Janathi is going out here. So that's already, no, this needs to get set for Kristen. All right, so Kristen and Janathia are turned down. Yeah, oh, she doesn't see anything. They don't pay attention. They're like, they've given up on me. Osha knows that whatever I'm doing, it's just ridiculous. So they've given up. They're like, whatever. We don't know what Rusty's up to. We don't want to know what Rusty's up to. We're just going to leave it alone. I did set those for Kristen and Janathia. So this is Molland. Now turn Molland on. Yeah. No. Definitely not recommended to jump off of stairs. It is not. Very much not. Okay. Back upstairs. Now that I've spent a whole bunch of money on speedways, I can spend more money on speedways just to get the rest of this done. So how many more speedways would I need? Zoom. Zoom. Look at him go. I would need how many more speedways to finish this? 1, 2, counting with Rusty. 3 would do it. What's in the box under the stairs? That's classified. You're not allowed to know. No, it's a launcher that I bought by mistake. That's all it is. It's just a launcher. Somehow, when I was buying things, I clicked on launcher. That's all it is. It's we don't talk about the box under the stairs. We don't. Yeah, 3 more speedways. There we go. Yeah, counting with Rusty. That's a normal thing here. Yeah. Just a launcher. I have no idea why I bought it. Don't know. I have no idea why I'm keeping it. But I have it for some reason. So. Yeah. It's the box under the stairs. It's so that way people ask, why does he have a box under the stairs? That's the very reason why I do it. Just for that purpose. All right. Okay. Whoa, one more time. And one more. Yeah. But it could be a package for Harry Potter. There's that too. All right, cool. So those are all done. And then I've got splitter, I've got straights galore for in case I ever need them. I've got a whole bunch of them right there. And then this thing is about as fast as it can get because I've got, I mean, well, I could make it a little bit faster if I moved all this out. If I made this merge a little bit, well, actually, no, because there's only three more straights here anyway. So no matter what I've got, well, I mean, I could do it. Because I could have Speedway, I could move these both out one spot. And then have it merge here. So that I could have Speedway merging there. If I really wanted to get this, if I really wanted to min-max it, I could do that. So, Grey Wand on a 50 stream streak. Love it. Love it. Look at that stuff go, man. Right down the line. Now, why is this not the same? It's because I've got that straight there. Like, why is this not lining up? It's because of that. That's why. So yeah, I could put up one more Speedway on each of those lines. Let's spend some more money. Why not? And then I'll do the one over there too. I would need two over there. Yeah, to really speed this completely up? Yeah, let's do it. Now that I've got speedways, I can't stop. I might need another pallet up here. How many things do I have on this pallet? 4, 8, counting with Rusty again. 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Yeah, I will need another pallet for the rest of my straights that I'm pulling out here. It's only money. We'll get more. it's not like we're going to run out of it. Well, yeah, we always get more. So, again, I'm not winning an award for prudent spending. So, yeah, I wish I could stack a pallet on top of this pallet. I mean, you might be able to get away with it. Can you? Let's try. Can I take a pallet, set it on top of these boxes, and then run the boxes and the pallet upstairs? It won't stick to it. 5 billion on speedways. It seems like a perfectly logical thing to do. No, that goes right through. That didn't work. Too bad. Try again. That was hilarious. No dice. Okay. Oh, shoot. No, does that work? No, it doesn't. So that still has to be that anyway. Sorry. Go over there. All right, so that part works. And then Come on. Yeah. Because that's only too wide, so you can't put a speedway there. And I think I can get 2 of those up there, and that's it. Because there are 30 on that pallet. Yeah, 30 on that pallet. And then I don't think I can do another speedway after that, because those are 1.5 long. No, I can't. I can fill that all the way up with speedways. All the way up. I could have, yeah, I could go speedways all the way down there. But we're going to work right now on getting the last of the parcels that are downstairs put onto the thing there. All the parcels that we have in these other dock doors. We'll get these out of here. Okay. Those are all done. Do 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 do. There we go. There's a John. 5 billion, not $5. It's 5 billion bucks. That'd be a lot of bucks. Lots and lots of bucks. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Now they're falling off the backside. All right, that's fine. I wonder if you rotate this, does this kind of... No, I don't know if that really... It may be that, yeah, it may just depend on the rotation of the pallet, and that'll determine which one's going to fall off first. Like it's got some way that it picks that it figures it out. So, am I separating the countries downstairs? Or if you're talking about me, yeah, we're still doing we still got all the stuff that we've been doing before. So we're still only actively using our one line. We've set up a bunch of stuff upstairs, but we're not using it. It's in progress. It is an interstate that is not yet finished. It's getting closer to finished, but it's not yet finished. It is a whip. It's a big whip. It's a monster whip. It's one of the biggest whips there is. Okay. Yeah, and then I can see a world where this is all speedways and it's just hilarious. It's boxes just flying across the thing. The thing that's going to be the challenge is hooking all of these dock doors in together if they all have their own individual inspection line, which I fully expect and fully anticipate each of those will have their full-blown inspection line. And then how to hook all the approvals together, all the denials together, how to get them to kind of branch upstairs and all that. That's the part that's still going to take some work in the noggin to figure that out and see how I want to go with that. That one's going to take some more brain cells. Molland and Pruania. So Pruania is the only other one going out this door. So let's switch that to Peruania. Let's let them go. Do I have that much for Peruania? No, I'm not even going to bother because I don't have anywhere close to a full load there. So I'm not even going to do that. And then what else do we have here? Matin is the only other one that is potentially out there. So how much is for Matin? There's a good amount for Matin, so I'll get that out of here. Let's send them out. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Board of Operations almost struck again. Almost struck again. Now, Matin. And up we go. What's in the box on? We don't talk about the box on. No, it's just a launcher. It's a launcher that at some point in the past I accidentally bought, and I just never sold because it's now the box under the stairs. So it's there to ask. It's there to make people ask the question: why do you have a box under the stairs? It's a Rusty Champagne thing. It's what we do. We do the ridiculous because we can. So Angela Mazer, how's it going? What if we hook up each scanners on a rack with unloader and unloader? I mean, there's lots of opportunities. I really, like I said, I've got to think about it a lot in terms of how I want that all to look. There's lots of opportunities. There's lots of ways to potentially do it. I've just got to figure out what's going to be the best way to go with it. And at this point, I do not have that answer because I really need to try and visualize it and see what I want it to be. So, Planet Crafter. No, we're not done with that. We'll be doing more with that. That's over on Rusty Champagne too. So if you guys like watching Planet Crafter, I do have a playlist of that over on Rusty Champagne too, where I dirt my way through a planet. There will be more of that. I'm going to actually have episodes for... I'll definitely have episodes Saturday and Sunday. And we'll maybe even have one for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So, how many more valid parcels? Where are we with that? How many more do we have left? I'm guessing it's about 800. It's a mod only one time. Yeah, mod only. Oh no, we only 677. So that's not bad. 677 more. And then we will have that open, which will finish this. And the good thing is that with dock doors there and dock doors there, that's going to give me all this space to do all kinds of logistics for hooking approvals and denials up together. There's just a mountain of space down here to do that. And I just got to figure out how in my mind I'm going to do it. But yeah, 3 dock doors there, 3 dock doors there. That means I've got oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles of space in here to try and figure out how to get all the approvals and all the denials hooked up upstairs and have it somehow function in a way that may or may not be efficient. Probably won't be. But we'll figure it out. That's kind of where we are with it. So, okay, that was good. Got a lot done here. Should pat yourself on the back for a job well done. All of you. Give yourself all a round of applause. Because you've all done good things here. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to push the farm factory back to 230. So we'll be back in just about 50 minutes, 50 minutes here in both places, Rusty Champagne channel on YouTube and Twitch. You're going to see me melt my brain again in that game. So, and Turbulent Sky, it's funny, I almost said Turbulentsky. Turbulent Sky, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. So yeah, we'll be doing that here at 2:30. I will change the times on that on both ends and make sure to actually change the times before I go down and have some food. And then we'll come back, we'll do some farm factory fun, and hope to see you there. And then we will come back and do more with the parcel here, either later this week or next week. We'll definitely have more with this because we're having fun. We're getting into it, and it's going to only get more meaty from here. So see you again very, very soon. That is going to be all for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you're not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champaign /follower on Twitch, and if you've been having a lot of fun watching us do this thing that we're doing, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious, look, Ma, we're building a warehouse silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.